It is November, and although it is unusually warm this week, we do know winter weather is just around the corner. The cooler and drier air can be hard on our skin, so we're checking in today with Meredith and Amanda from Vanity Bar. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Good morning.
It's great to visit with you guys. I am great because I'm absolutely loving this weather, but we do know that change is on the way. And I wanted to talk a little bit. I know we visited with you guys in the past, but you guys are fairly new. So before we even jump into some of the best practices for winter skincare, can we talk about, your new business, where you're located, and what some of your services are?
Absolutely. We're in West Fargo. We're sandwiched in between We Ortho and Valley Oral, kind of by the Cashwise in West Fargo. And we have two separate areas. We do clinical and our facial treatments. So we do injectables, we do skin needling, we do facials, hydrofacials.
Okay, so let's talk about the change of seasons, because we talk about this in the spring and the summer, even heading into fall. But I feel like, at least for me, the biggest difference that I notice and feel is how my skin reacts to the colder, drier air in the winter.
Absolutely. And then the furnace running and being dry that way too. And everyone does come in looking for, we get a lot of questions of, can I add a moisturizer? Which of course you can, but we want to focus more on strengthening the skin and protecting the skin. And a big part of that is exfoliation and working on a healthy skin barrier. Because when you have that healthy skin barrier, your skin is waterproof, so you're hydrating from within.
Okay, so what's the first step when we're talking about having the appropriate barrier? And I want to say too that when you use the word exfoliant, sometimes that's a kind of a scary word to people.
It's gotten a bad rap, yeah. We have the ZO line here a full line of medical grade, and I actually have the exfoliating polish here. So this is a really gentle one. It uses really fine magnesium crystals, and they dissolve as you exfoliate. So you can actually do this daily. And when you're doing something like this, we're thinking we're all wearing a mask this year. And if you have those dead skin cells and they're clogging your pores, and then you're putting a mask on top of it, you have a warm, moist environment, which is a breeding ground for bacteria. So really focusing on that, making sure you are working on your skin turnover, and then something, not just a moisturizer, but like we have like a multi-purpose cream that's got a little bit of retinol, it's got some vitamin E, and it's going to help strengthen your skin, not just moisturize that top layer of dead skin cells.
Yes, and a huge part that to go on top of that is doing professional treatments. I feel like that's very important this time of year to really help slough off all of your dead skin and really help to just unclog your pores, especially like you said, wearing a mask all the time. It's really easy for your skin to get very clogged and congested. Mm-hmm. So our most popular hydrofacial treatment that we do here, I have it behind me here, and that just does so many things. It helps to cleanse your skin. We do a mild peel, which is really going to help to liquefy everything in your skin and just help to give you a deep exfoliation. And then we also do extractions, which everyone loves. Mm-hmm. And then we also fuse and protect your skin with antioxidants and lots of hydrating ingredients as well.
When you said, and everyone loves extractions, I laughed. I'm like, that's true. Although that's a weird thing to say. Why is it that we love that? It's better for you guys to do them than for us to have our hands on our faces. Can you talk a little bit about that? I mean, because that's a huge no-no. But most of us do it.
It's so much safer to come and do it professionally, just because I feel like when you do it at home, you tend to use your hands, and your hands are not always the cleanest, I feel like. So that can be a breeding ground for bacteria on your skin, and that can actually make your breakouts worse. Mm-hmm. And then if you're not using the proper technique, that can also lead to scarring and other complications.
I mean, you've been trained on that, and you know when one's ready and one's not. When you're doing it at home, you
just want to pick everything.
I love the honesty that we're having right now. Like, picking is such a real thing. Nobody wants to talk about it, but it's a real issue, and you start and you can't stop, and then it's a huge mess. So just don't do it. Or leave it to the professionals.
Leave it to the professionals.
Yes. So talk a little bit more, like how long does a hydrofacial take? What's the cost? What are some of the benefits? How long does it last?
Yeah, so we have a few different tiers of hydrofacial to pick from, which is really nice because you can completely choose which treatment you want to have. It's not a one-size-fits-all treatment. We completely customize it to what your skin is needing. So we have our signature, which is a 30-minute service. We have our deluxe, which is 45, and then our platinum is a 60-minute service. With all of those, you are still getting the same outline of the treatment. You're still getting the cleanse and peel, you're still getting the extract and hydrate, and then the fuse and protect sections as well. With the deluxe, we add on a booster serum, which is completely customized to your specific skin health needs. So we have like a brightening one you can do. We have one that's good for acne. We have one that's good for fine lines and wrinkles. We have one that's good for redness as well. And those are all medical grade. And then with the platinum, we add on lymphatic drainage, which helps to get rid of any toxins and excess fluid that your skin is holding on to, which is very good for this time of year when everyone's feeling a little bit congested and
or having some holiday parties.
Yes, that
Right.
too.
That's true.
And then we also add on LED light therapy to that as well. We use red and blue. Red stimulates collagen production. It helps with redness and inflammation, and then blue light kills acne bacteria.
Oh, we all need that. Well, okay, before I let you guys go, you do have an event coming up next week, Oh Glowy Night. Can you quickly tell us what that is?
Yeah, we're gonna we're setting it up. We're focusing on safety, so it's small groups, so it's an RSVP only and scheduled. And we're just coming in to do some treatments and have some products and some goodies for some holiday shopping and some treats.
Okay, I love that. Always great to visit with you guys. Thank you so much for your time. We're going to have to talk about this more because we're just getting started in the winter season. Meredith, Amanda from the Vanity Bar, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you. Can't wait to see you. Come visit.
Will do. Stay with us. Coming up next, we're talking with our money man about how lenders determine what you qualify for.